From New Hanover County Schools Television, powered by students, this is your school news.
Welcome to Your School News. I'm Allison Helms.
And I'm Ely Feldman, topping our newscast. Wilmington Early College students hold an art show. Cape Fear Garden Club gives grants to schools. Parents speak their concerns at redistricting forums.
Our top story this week. 5 students from Wilmington Early College are showing off their artistic ability in downtown Wilmington with their 13th grade art exhibit. Some of the pieces have been years in the making and are going for more than $300. Your school news reporter Bryson Byers gives us an inside look at the art that's on display.
For me, what was most important is that I was able to share my best work and my abilities to the fullest extent to people who were going to see me for the first time.
These 5 high school artists from Wilmington Early College are taking their work from the classroom to the big leagues.
All 5 of us have been friends since freshman year, and we've been doing art together ever since. We've been in our art club these past few years with my mother, Dr. Dana Robertson. She works at UNCW, and she's been helping us learn how to become kind of professional artists, basically, and we've been doing art shows and stuff. And this is our first commercial gallery showing.
Art and Bloom Gallery's Amy Grant is hosting the art exhibit in downtown Wilmington.
They meet the criteria of the gallery. Each of them is so original, and you've seen the art. Each piece really tells a story, and I'm thrilled to have them showing their art in the gallery.
Students say the showcase is helping them prepare for future careers.
Everybody's really grown as an artist because having to have work that's like fit for a gallery, it really pushed everyone to think outside of their normal comfort zones, or if they have a comfort zone, to really enhance it and put out their best piece.
And while paintings are a big highlight, there are some other unique works of art on display as well.
I did relief prints, which is basically where you carve into a piece of linoleum or wood, and you then would get like oil-based ink, roll it on there, and then print it on a piece of paper. So with this octopus, for example, I didn't just carve into it, I cut into it to basically create like a jigsaw puzzle. So like this is one separate piece, the octopus itself is one piece. It ended up being about 15 pieces altogether.
This is actually my first attempt at an acrylic painting. I've never tried that before. I specialize in illustration with ink working, digital art, digital design. So this was very, very new for me.
In addition to creating art, students are learning some valuable business information as well.
I think the fact that we're selling this will help us learn more about how to market our art in the future, and I think this is just really a great learning experience for us because I think all of us are planning to do things like this in our future too.
It's amazing to see your planning and study come together, because at first, especially when I paint, it starts off as abstract blobs and shapes, and it's just the most satisfying thing ever to make it all come into focus and add detail. So I would say that's definitely my favorite part of painting, just watching as it comes together.
For Your School News, I'm Bryson Byers.
New Hanover County Schools recently hosted 3 redistricting public forums. The events gave the community a chance to provide input on the proposed redistricting maps. If approved, the changes could impact more than 700 students. The first forum kicked off at Williston Middle, while the last 2 were held at Holly Shelter Middle and Ashley High School. While some parents around the county talked directly to the board about their concerns, others detailed how they felt about maps could actually benefit the community and other students. School officials say redistricting is needed to help alleviate overcrowding at some of the area schools.
3 New Hanover County schools were in attendance at the annual disbursement of grants from the Azalea Garden Tour, which was held at the Cape Fear Country Club. Lake Forest Academy received a grant of $656. Coddington Elementary School received a grant of $886, and New Hanover High School received a $1,555 grant. Overall, the total disbursement from the 2018 Azalea Garden Tour was over $72,000. 26 checks were presented to New Hanover County nonprofits, which cover local schools, churches, civic organizations, youth organizations, and museums. In addition to the original grant request, each school will receive a $300 gift certificate from Johnson Nursery Gardens Direct, located in Willard, North Carolina. Mr. Johnson and his family supplied this additional help to offset any damage that could have occurred during Hurricane Florence and was not covered in the original grant request, which were written back in June. The 3 schools are thankful for the money and look forward to using it to improve their school grounds.
The New Hanover County Board of Education is accepting letters of interest and resumes for a vacancy on the Cape Fear Community College Board of Trustees. One of the 4 positions appointed by the Board of Education has opened. The term of office is until June 30th, 2019. CFCC Board of Trustee member will have to attend regular meetings held on the 4th Thursday of every other month at 4 p.m. in the boardroom at the Cape Fear Community College. Interested applicants should submit a letter of interest and resume to the New Hanover County Board of Education, Tabitha Adams, 6410 Carolina Beach Road, Wilmington, NC, 28412. You should also email tabitha.adams@nhcs.net if you would like more information or have any questions. The deadline to submit the required documentation is noon on Tuesday, December 18th. Please include your letter of interest, the reason why you aspire to be appointed, and the skills you will bring to the office. The board will review the documentation and select candidates to interview.
This is your school news on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net.
Welcome back to your school news. I'm Ely Feldman. Students at Coddington were in for a big surprise earlier this month when North Carolina's First Lady, Kristen Cooper, stopped by. Mrs. Cooper had been spending time in several counties that were hard hit by Hurricane Florence, including New Hanover County. During the visit, she brought along several books that were donated by the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. Students got to vote on which books they liked the most, and then Cooper read to them. She also talked with staff and students about their experience during Hurricane Florence to learn more about the impacts the storm had on the region.
I think we're trying to just keep awareness going that there are people who are still in cleanup mode and will be for some time. I think there's a tendency for a lot of us who live in other cities that were spared the worst of these storms to kind of push it to the back of our minds, particularly as we're heading into a holiday season. And we just want to make sure that people continue to remember, continue to hold you guys in their hearts, and continue to help.
Cooper also spent time visiting the Coddington Safety Patrol and those who are working on a Veterans Day activity. The school was thrilled to have Mrs. Cooper visit, and the students had a fun time.
The E.A. Laney men's soccer teams, both the JV and varsity teams, come together once every season for a fundraising game to benefit a charity. This year it was for the Pink Ribbon Project of New Hanover Regional Medical Center. The event was great success, and the teams presented the Pink Ribbon Project with a check for $1,257. A representative visited the team to receive the check and meet the players. She told them about the work they do and how the money will be used to help others. Coach Jamie Noble, who coaches both the men's and women's soccer teams, as well as teaches Spanish at Laney, has always held his players accountable for their actions on and off the field. They have to maintain a higher GPA set by him. He is trying not just to make them better players, but better people once they leave the halls of Laney High School.
The John T. Hoggards Navy JROTC Color Guard and Swords Cadets had a special time performing this Veterans Day. They were invited to the Wounded Warrior Project honoring Verizon Wireless employees who have served in the armed forces, while the Hoggard students put on the show. After the Color Guard presented the flag, the Swords Cadets wowed the crowd with their skills and precision. There was also a fun display of push-up power as the students joined with members of the crowd to show off their strength. Verizon has been working with the Wounded Warrior Project this year, donating money from phone sales to the project. It was great of them to recognize their own veterans and to include the high school students in the celebration. Everyone in attendance was impressed by the JROTC and their skills they displayed during the event.
Sunset Park Elementary School celebrated the National Education Association's American Education Week by inviting current members of the New Hanover County Board of Education, in addition to the newly elected board members, to serve as educators for a day. As great educators, the elected officials spent a portion of the day experiencing school activities under the guidance of a cooperating school employee. The event was an excellent opportunity for elected officials to see what NHCS students and schools are all about. Education has many challenges, and it is important for the community leaders to understand those challenges in order to plan effectively for meeting the future needs of our students. Principal Diego Lockley said, "New board members visited Sunset Park for the event. Nelson Bolu spent time in 2nd grade class and a 5th grade class. Bill Rivenbark spent time with a kindergarten and 2nd grade class. Sunset Park's activities were in line with the national effort of NEA to get people who make decisions about schools into schools and see what they are like. It was a great learning experience for the new board members, and the students loved having their important guests spending time in their classrooms."
Check out these trending pictures and stories on the school system's website. 2018-19 Low Performing School Improvement Plans, NHCS Safety Summit information and updates, the middle school and high school redistricting maps and proposals.
And always trending is your school news on Facebook and Twitter.